Welcome back to Acing AP Biology. In light of the COVID-19 pandemic, I thought I would do a video on SARS-CoV-2. SARS-CoV-2 is a respiratory virus, although it does affect other organs. The virus is an RNA virus enclosed in a nucleocapsid. It is surrounded by a lipid membrane consisting of various membrane proteins and spike glycoproteins. The virus is transmitted from person to person mainly through respiratory droplets, aerosol, and fomites. Fomites refer to when a person touches a surface with the virus on it and then touches their eyes, nose, or mouth. Now let's discuss this virus's mechanism of action. SARS-CoV-2 enters the host cell as its spike protein binds to the angiotensin converting enzyme 2 or ACE2 receptor, which is found in several organs of the human body, including the lungs. The human cell then takes in the virus through the process of endocytosis. Afterwards, the membrane fuses and the viral RNA is released into the cytoplasm. Various mechanisms behind the virus's membrane fusion are being studied. It is believed that the shape of the spike protein changes after binding to the ACE receptor, and then is broken down enzymatically by host cell proteases in a process called proteolysis. The viral genome carries a template for the production of replicase proteins that replicate the viral RNA. The viral RNA is translated into replicase proteins, which then replicate the full-length viral genome. Portions of the viral RNA are transcribed into mRNA for the synthesis of viral proteins like the S, M, and E proteins, which are viral membrane proteins. The mRNA templates for these proteins are translated and then attach themselves to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Next, these proteins are transferred to the Golgi intermediate compartment, which is a tubulovascular structure that moves from the ER to the Golgi apparatus. The virus self-assembles within the Golgi intermediate compartment. The new viral particle leaves the cell in a process called exocytosis and then goes to infect other cells. This viral life cycle overwhelms the cell's endoplasmic reticulum and induces the death of the cell. SARS-CoV-2 has numerous devastating effects on the body. SARS-CoV-2 has a detrimental impact on the lung as the virus can bind to the ACE2 receptor in lung tissue, infecting alveoli cells and cells in the upper respiratory tract. This is why COVID-19 infection can lead to severe respiratory illness. The presence of the ACE2 receptor in the central nervous system, cardiovascular system, gastrointestinal tract, and the liver explain why COVID-19 infection can cause complications in these organs as well, like myocardial infarction and brain damage. COVID-19 infection also engenders such a robust immune response, initiating the production of large amounts of inflammatory factors called cytokines. This cytokine storm can lead to dysfunction in multiple organs. There is no current proven treatment for COVID-19, and therefore, until a vaccine is manufactured, the best way to protect yourself and to protect other people is to take preventative measures like wearing a mask and maintaining social distancing. Scientific communities all over the world are working hard at coming up with a vaccine and other potential treatments, like antiviral medications, convalescent plasma, which is a treatment where antibodies are taken from an immunized individual and transferred to a patient suffering with the illness, and stem cells, because stem cells, like mesenchymal stem cells, have been shown to help alleviate the robust inflammatory response. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused worldwide devastation and continues to have a raging impact. The best way we can take care of ourselves and each other is to follow scientific guidelines. So please wear a mask, keep social distancing, and listen to medical experts. I hope you have learned something about SARS-CoV-2 from this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. See you next time! For more bio content, hit subscribe.